Zambia is a landlocked country with an increasing growth rate. The capital city, Lusaka, has an estimated growing population of 3 million people and has the largest share of urbanization challenges in Zambia. Lusaka City Council has partnered with UN Habitat and the Global Land 2 Network towards addressing the challenges within informal settlements as part of the program Citywide Slum-Upgrading and Prevention. Project Coordinator Charity Chinsenda Colombo and Kanyama Councillor Brighton Wilumba give more insight into the area.
Kanyama is one of the biggest informal settlements that we have in Lusaka. Actually, we have 37 informal settlements in Lusaka, and Kanyama is one of the biggest.
For Kanyama to be cited as the first location or the first community where this pilot project is being undertaken, I think it is a privilege. And it will really benefit us because it is an inclusive program which will cut a lot of issues. We'll do the slum upgrading.
Kanyama Ward 10 has been prioritized as the first in a series to receive support in the documentation of land tenure rights of the current occupants and the issuance of occupancy licenses valid for 30 years. There are at least 37 overcrowded, underserviced, and increasing unlivable slums, informal settlements, and unproductive urban centers in Lusaka alone. This, along with economic and social issues, make informal settlements vulnerable to diseases such as cholera and impedes revenue generation needed to finance public services and infrastructure in Lusaka. Land is key in Zambia and plays a major role in security, safety, and income generation. However, 90% of the population in informal settlements have no security of tenure. The reason why is further explained by Lusaka Town Clerk Alex Mwansa.
A long time, dating back to several years ago, people living in Peri-Urban areas were discriminated against in terms of access to security of tenure document. Because Peri-Urban areas or unplanned settlements by definition were illegal.
Land tenure security is the possibility of securing and transferring rights through inheritance and the possibility of having a mortgage and access to credit under certain conditions. It is also a protection against unlawful and forced eviction.
Everyone should have the security of tenure regardless, so that they could actually improve their socio-economic status with the security of tenure. Women also can have access to land and also to property using the security of tenure, thereby improving their livelihoods.
Unplanned informal settlements carry risks such as forced and arbitrary evictions, unlawful selling of property by unregistered sellers, inadequate access to basic infrastructure such as clean piped water, electricity, sewer system, and others associated to precarious living or living in areas unfit for human settlement. Many people fall on the wrong side of development due to these conditions. The social tenure domain model has been identified as a tool and process that can be used to address land governance challenges by providing for the inclusion of a diversity of tenure options, including leases, rental contracts, and various informal arrangements. It is a pro-poor, gender-responsive, participatory, affordable land information tool used for capturing people-to-land relationships along the land rights continuum.
Local authorities are looking at ways in which we can make our land administration more people inclusive, so that they are part and parcel of the way we administer our processes, and then also reducing in terms of paperwork that we have to go through or sign from office to office. This is a registry office in Housing Department, Peri-Urban section, where we are actually entering the data manually before we actually started the STDM.
STDM seeks to broaden the land administration framework by providing alternatives to the institutional, technical, and fiscal gap in the conventional land administration system.
This is the data room I was referring to, where we are installed STDM on these computers so that we can improve the way we are handling or managing our records here in Peri-Urban. So the data that we collected in Kanyama, this is where we are entering it from on these computers, and it will be easy for us to actually access information.
Lusaka City Council is implementing the application of STDM to improve the security of tenure of the residents as well as facilitate improvement of basic services in Kanyama Ward 10. To date, 18,400 households have been mapped and enumerated.
As a council, we are also going to find it very easy to access to many informations. In the first place, the data will be at our fingertips.
So we expect that in the first quarter of 2019, the residents of these unplanned settlements will have access to occupancy certificates and they will be issued in their localities.
Gertrude Mwanza and Regina Chewe, both who reside in Kanyama Ward 10 and who have been engaged in this project from the onset, share on the project implementation processes.
Ufunikwa nkala na license ya nyumba, so na kunzilapo chintu chinangu chamine chinganipeleke pasogolo pali property ya mnetiri nayo.
Nyamushe maningi chifuka ungatenge ololoni futi olobana ukamwalira bana futi ja nyumba izankala yao sipazankala problem ili yonse.
Regina Chewe adds that before the implementation of the project, the most obvious challenge faced by Kanyama residents was a lack of information.
Ma challenges yamene bantu swama tengera maupas license benangu sibenze kuziba. Sembenze kuziba sembenze kutenga.
To appropriately confront urbanization challenges, a dedicated staff and community engagement is key, as has been witnessed by both the council and other project stakeholders in the implementation of this intervention.
So I would like to thank Untitled and the Global Land 2 Network for the support they've rendered to the council, and I would like to call upon other stakeholders to come and help, because this is a very huge problem.
People of Kanyama are very excited in receiving that occupancy licenses. What we need to do is actually reach out more and sensitize the people so that they are aware that this project is for them and they need to take advantage of this project and apply for occupancy licenses.
Lusaka City Council believes that more needs to be done to address the service gaps that persist in unplanned communities in order to make them safe, resilient, and sustainable.